In this module, we would see that what are the transformations in the modes of globalization. Globalization is not a modern abrupt phenomenon. Rather, it is a historical process which has been generating, और we may say कि हम ये कह सकते हैं कि वक्त के साथ साथ जैसे जैसे वक्त बीतता गया तो ये फिनोमिनन जो है अपनी जड़ें पकड़ता गया. हम ये नहीं कह सकते एकदम से ये आ गया है और इसने आके दुनिया की इकोनॉमी को, कल्चर को और पॉलिटिक्स को अपने शिकंजे में ले लिया है. ऐसा नहीं है. It was emerging with the passage of time. Factually, globalization existed in pre-modern forms. In pre-modern times, there have been trade and migration too. However, due to political and technological changes, there is a far-reaching change in the intensity of globalization in the form of international communication, concept of global village, multinational corporations, and global economic interdependency. In our previous module, we were talking about the same thing. हम यही बात कर रहे थे कि किस तरह से जब ये पूरी दुनिया में इंटीग्रेशन का प्रोसेस शुरू हुआ थ्रू ग्लोबलाइजेशन, तो इसको उन लोगों ने अडॉप्ट जल्दी कर लिया जहां पे हेट्रोजिनिटी कम थी और होमोजिनिटी ज्यादा थी, और उस इंटेंसिटी ने रोल प्ले किया है, उस शिद्दत ने उनकी हेट्रोजिनिटी या होमोजिनिटी ने to adjust in that process of globalization. Doubtlessly, globalization is a key driving force behind many changes that contribute together in reshaping the world politics. As economic, political, and social processes overlap very often, therefore, it is difficult to draw a clear boundary between the local and international processes. Because of this globalization process, you see that you can find any incident which is happening in another part of the world sitting in your country with no time. सेकंड के कम हिस्से से भी जल्दी हम फौरन पता चल जाता है आज हमें कि दुनिया के आज से यानी यहाँ अमेरिका पाकिस्तान से कोई 6,000 माइल दूर होगा, तो वहां पे अगर कुछ हो रहा है तो सेकंड से भी कम टाइम में हमें पता चल जाएगा कि वहां पर क्या हुआ है. जैसे 9/11 का इंसिडेंट हुआ तो फौरन इमीडिएटली सब लोगों को पता चल गया. हालांकि उस वक्त ग्लोबलाइजेशन जो है वो बहुत अपनी अर्ली नेसेंट स्टेज पे थी, आई वुड से. इन टुडेज ग्लोबलाइज्ड वर्ल्ड, लोकल कल्चर, फिल्म इंडस्ट्री, मीडिया, फूड, फैशन, लैंग्वेज and values are infused with inputs from all around the world. That national culture is converged with an international culture. Globalization has changed the view of the world and the way we live and experience things. This globalization is changing everybody because people are adopting new fashions. They are trying to copy the West, people who are living in the rest. And it is very difficult to say that any specific country has any specific culture, especially the developing world. If you could, visit those countries like Pakistan and India who have never been here, they cannot find that how these countries are heading with the force of globalization, because they are wearing all the jeans and trousers and shirts which are imported. So this is how they are adopting that culture so swiftly. There is a shift from the concept of local economy to transnational and global economy that I earlier mentioned. Owing to multinational corporations, it is happening that they are making business in every part of the world. McDonald's especially, it is everywhere in the world. And in 90s, there was a book, Jihad versus Macworld. It tells us that McDonald was earning a lot of money in Japan. That is highly cultural. It's a country where they believe in their values more than any other values. The economic flows across the national borders, economic interdependence of states, intervention of multinational corporations that I earlier mentioned. that how they are really affecting our lives. Although the idea of sovereign nation states has not become obsolete, but the authority of state is reconstituted by the international law. Unlike the claims of realist schools of thought, the power of nation state has been diffused. Globalization has influenced the autonomy of states. However, its power is not diminished, rather reconstructed. In our previous modules, we were talking about it, that how globalization is reshaping our lives. कि आज दुनिया में वो जो हम कहते हैं कि 4 बेसिक इंग्रेडिएंट्स थे स्टेट के, जो हम पढ़ते हैं अपनी किताबों में कि टेरिटरी, पॉपुलेशन, गवर्नमेंट एंड सॉवरेंटी, वो अब इन मल्टीनेशनल कॉरपोरेशंस के पास भी हैं किसी ना किसी सूरत में. लेकिन हम ये नहीं कह सकते कि इससे रियासत का वजूद ख़त्म हो गया है. हम ये तो कह सकते हैं कि इस ग्लोबलाइजेशन के प्रोसेस ने रियासत को रीशेप कर दिया है with more authenticity, with more power of these multinational corporations and other tools of globalization. It is said. National boundaries are still significant in the contemporary world, but they are not only the determinants of modern life, which is a serious challenge. Local political, economic, and social activities are no more territorially embedded. If you see that how technological sophistication, especially in missiles, they cannot respect the boundaries. Consumer goods do not confined to a single country. They are everywhere. We talked about the same thing, that how you can find the customers of anything or consumer goods, any part of the world, including Pakistan. So boundaries are no more there as far as consumer goods are concerned, or other technological sophistications are concerned. Rather, it is a social media or it is warfare. Missiles can go anywhere, and usually they call them, if mistakenly dropped somewhere else, which is it is not targeted, they said that it is a friendly fire. This is how they try to rescue itself. A local music is disembedded when it is sold or might be performed globally. Local music can easily be infused into global music, and perhaps it is influenced by the global music or vice versa. Hence, globalization has blurred the local and international boundaries. And this is how I told earlier that those territorial boundaries are diminishing and creating a borderless world.